People say that morning is a time of energy and focus, while some other people say it's a struggle. The morning birds thrive at dawn, while the night owls are just beginning to wind down. But have you ever wondered why? And more importantly, how does this impact your sleep? Hey there, fantastic people. Welcome to my little corner of the internet. This is Rajiv Verma, a third year undergraduate at IIT Madras in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Today, we are here to know the truth about your sleep schedule. Human sleep patterns are significantly influenced by various activities that we do. The difference between person to person isn't just personal, it is rooted in the body's internal clock, which is chronotype, and it can also be attributed to circadian rhythm, a natural internal process that regulates sleep-wake cycle over a 24-hour period, which is primarily influenced by light exposure. When the light enters our eye, it signals our brain to regulate the release of hormones such as melatonin and cortisol. Melatonin increases a few hours before we sleep, indicating and giving a sign that we need to sleep, helping us to wind down easily. While cortisol will be in peaks right before we wake up, which gives us energy and alertness that is required. This circadian rhythm is also influenced by various external cues such as sunlight, meal timings, and social activities. Chronotype significantly affects your sleep pattern, and the classification could be of two types. As I said before, one of them is morning birds and the other is night owls, those who sleep at night and in the day respectively. These names are basically telling the personal preferences and alertness that people make at different parts of the day, which in turn affect the overall sleep quality and health. Morning birds who sleep at night usually have earlier bedtimes and earlier wake times, leading to a consistent and adequate sleep. They are most energetic when it comes to the first half of the day, and as the day goes on, they exhaust. In contrast, the night owls, who may sleep during the day but not at night, experience their peak energy levels at night and feel tired during the day, which also clashes with the typical school and work schedules, leading to a mismatch between the biological and social clock of theirs, which in turn leads to insufficient rest. Studies have shown that morning birds tend to experience higher life satisfaction and better emotional well being, and also may perform better at physical activity. So, if you're a morning bird, take a look at its outcomes. Better mental health. A 2019 study found that morning types had a 23% lower risk of developing depression compared to night owls. Improved productivity. Studies have also shown that cognitive performance peaks earlier in the day for morning birds. Healthier metabolic patterns. Research also found that morning risers are more likely to engage in regular physical activity and maintain better eating habits. Higher consciousness. Morning birds often feel a deeper sense of presence beyond the daily noise rather than the night owl. Good academic performance. For morning birds, it may come naturally. They usually excel in academics, less creative and less intelligent. Morning birds sometimes feel this way, caught in the structured systems. And remember, being intelligent doesn't always mean topping the class. Meanwhile, night owls often find their creativity and focus soar during night time. However, this lifestyle may come with risks, as the studies say. Night owls are more susceptible to depressive moods, inconsistent sleep, lower well being, and poorer perceived health. And if you are a night owl, take a look on its outcomes. Increased risk of mental health issues. Studies found night owls are more prone to anxiety and depression. Cognitive flexibility. Despite these risks, night owls may excel in creative problem solving and unconventional thinking with an increased productivity. Increased substance use. Night owls tend to consume more substances like caffeine to stay awake. Higher stress and fatigue. With late hours comes increased stress and a higher likelihood of fatigue. Less active, poorer habits. Night owls usually are less physically active and follow less healthy eating routines. Higher risk of metabolic issues. Research shows that night owls have a 10% higher risk of developing heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Natural risk takers. Most night owls are spontaneous and bold, often taking more risks than morning birds. Man, enhance your sleep quality, man. For your own well being. For your own well being. Implement the consistent sleep schedules and practice a good sleep hygiene. It ain't going back, it'll be staying with you forever. Of course, the key lies in consistency in sleep schedules too. If you want to know more about sleep mechanisms and everything about sleep, you must read a book titled Why We Sleep by a great sleep expert, Dr. Matthew Walker. He emphasizes that getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep is far more crucial than what time you go to bed. Of course, there will be a book wisdom episode, no worries about that. So, are you a morning bird or a night owl? Let us know in the comments below. This is it, the moment of choice. In my hand, two pills, two ways. The choice is yours. And all I'm offering is truth. But remember, once you choose, there's no going back. Choose wisely.